What's up, guys? Welcome back for another K-pop news video, and today we're talking about the what exactly is going on with Choa from AoA, because of course she posted an Instagram image and all that stuff, basically, you know, depicting and explaining all of what's basically gone on over the last, well, her hiatus and all of that kind of stuff, and then some other underlying reasons for that. And then FNC was like, whoa, this is news to us. Just dial it back a little bit. So we're going to kind of break that down, explain it a little bit for those of you who don't know exactly what that is, and just, you know, throw my opinion in there like I do with my with my music videos, with my reaction videos and other stuff like that. So if you just want to kind of keep up to date with a little bit of news every once in a while, and just hear what I think and where I sit on, you know, those on those news pieces, then please do consider clicking on the subscribe button down below. So let's kind of get into this, because this is something that I personally, when she went on hiatus, I was like, she's either leaving the group, or she's going to be leaving the group at some point. It's going to like officially come out and be announced that it was going to happen, or this is basically like the very first sign that AoA as a group is going to be finished relatively soon, which is sad. But essentially, my first prediction, which I'm not entirely sure. I don't remember. I didn't do the, you know, search. I don't remember if I made a video about it, or I think I did. But and I don't even know if in that video if I did say that she was going to be leaving the group, but I did at least think it in my mind. So that prediction and all that stuff has apparently come true. Maybe, we don't really know. At least I don't know as of yet, because yesterday she posted an Instagram picture and was like, you know, I'm officially leaving the group. That was kind of the reason a little bit for the hiatus, you know, blah blah blah. The reason for that, as she said in her post, is really because she is depressed. Like, I think actual, real, like legit depressed, like mental disorder depression, as opposed to like not just like that I feel sad depressed. It's kind of the same thing. But what she's described as far as, you know, her being, you know, her really growing, or with the whole, you know, pretending to be, you know, happy and smile and all that stuff when she isn't necessarily, you know, really kind of, I guess, ground her down and just, I guess, ruined her, I don't know, her mental health or whatever, you know. I can definitely imagine and see how that would, you know, happen, where, you know, having to put on a fake smile all the time when, you know, you're not particularly happy or whatever, can be something that is aggravating and can just, I guess, ruin your the way that you think and the way that you approach things. So I can definitely kind of see that. And, you know, she's just like, I gotta take a break and get everything in order. And when it is, and when I'm cool, when I'm good, when I'm like, you know, healed and ready to go, then I'll be back with doing whatever it is that she wants to do in the future. So that was cool, right? That was awesome. That was actually a really good, I think, reason, as opposed to just like, I don't know. Honestly, I don't think that there's an idol that gives a bad reason, but I mean, this is definitely one of the, like, the most solid. I can definitely understand reasons, at least that I can definitely understand, and like, it's really clear to me. And so it's awesome. She put out this announcement on Instagram. I'm leaving the group. You know, AoA as a group themselves, the team is going to continue to do whatever it is that they do. And then essentially, of course, now all these rumors and all that stuff about what's going on with Choa, you know, come up, because with the whole hiatus thing, it kind of come out, or rumors started about her dating the CEO, I think it's Najin, I believe, some industrial company. And the only reason why I know that is because I believe the company is currently, or was previously, the sponsor or the owner or whatever of a League of Legends team in the LCK, because watch a little bit of that every once in a while. So there is that. So it's rumored that she has some sort of involvement with that guy. And, you know, after she's announced that she's leaving the group and all of this stuff, then people are like, oh God, she's pregnant, she got an abortion, she's getting married now, and just all of this crap, which is horrible. I'm not really going to talk about any of that because like literally none of that I really care about to a, you know, serious degree. I mean, like this is her own personal decision to do any of that stuff, so she can do it. I don't really care, and I have nothing to say about that. But you know, just all people are starting up all those rumors and just in general, you know, throwing all of that crap out there is not nice. And you know, I guess just to put it lightly, it just isn't nice. But the big thing that makes this entire situation a little bit of a mess, or a lot of a mess, is that FNC Entertainment is like, whoa, hold on. So somebody like the CEO or somebody turned to their buddy as they see the news come across, and they're like, am I missing something here? Did I give permission? Did I allow Choa to break her contract and leave the company, leave the group, do whatever it is that she's doing? Somebody at the company was like, did we authorize that? Because they came out and they said that she hadn't gone through, you know, she hadn't followed the proper procedures and the process and to make all that happen. So it's not even finalized yet. She's still under, apparently, according to FNC, as of the last time I've heard them say anything, is that she's still under contract for the next 2 years or so with the company, and she's, as far as they're concerned, that she's still a part of AoA. And now this is when things get sticky, because of course, like, you got one person who's saying, I'm done, and then the company who is, you know, her boss and, you know, dictates her life in that aspect is like, no, you're not. And now we've got some drama, and it's definitely a little, well, wouldn't say a little bit of like, you know, time to get some popcorn going, but kind of a little bit like that. I know that they were supposed to say something as like a response and something like that today or tomorrow or whatever the date is in relation to where I'm at in the world and to where Korea is at. I did a little bit of just a little brief little search before I started recording this. I didn't find any new information, so I'm just going with what I've got. And so just to close this out with my thoughts and opinions on this, just to like finalize it, is that like I really don't even know. I've got nothing. One, it's really, really sad that, you know, Choa's leaving AoA, because she's like she's like the main person in that group without a doubt. Like she's like that. She's the visual face of the group. She is the vocal center of the group. The group revolves around her, and that's not a good thing for AoA as a group. It's a really good indication that AoA as a group is going to be done, because not only have they lost their will they have lost their like number one, their primary, their most important asset, but compare that with the fact that they've been just performing worse and worse with recent releases in comparison to, you know, previous years, and the group's just peaked, it seems, and they're dying, and FNC Entertainment just hasn't at the moment found a way to rejuvenate or breathe some life into the career of this group as of yet, and they just seem to be on their last legs to a certain extent. So who knows specifically, but I mean, I legitimately don't know. I'm really, really eager and interested, really interested to see how this turns out, because I've never actually heard anything like this where an idol says, I'm leaving the group, I'm leaving whatever, I'm gonna go off and gonna go do things that's not a part of the group, that we're just gonna leave the idol lifestyle behind and we're not gonna do any of that. And the company goes, excuse me, we didn't say that you could do that. And somebody made a mistake, in all honesty. That's really, I think, that way that it comes down. Either Choa isn't supposed to have said anything about that, and she was a little premature with her farewell letter, or with her farewell note, or FNC is definitely doing something to try and keep her as much as they can, because they kind of need her for AoA, I think. So I have no idea, but we'll find out of course how this unfolds more in the coming days and all that stuff. I just got nothing. Hopefully it doesn't, hopefully the worst doesn't happen, although I'm like 100% convinced that the worst is going to happen, which means that she's going to leave the group, and then that's just basically going to leave AoA as a group to die. But, you know, that's the way that it goes. So, like I said, it might make room for, at FNC, for another girl group, for them to focus all their efforts on making Honey a Store and flying, we're gonna talk about, we're not gonna talk about flying, but like what's going on with flying, right? Maybe FNC can like divert some of the resources over to some of their other groups, and things will just start to pick up a little bit for those guys. So that's really all that I got. Once again, I didn't actually write anything for this as far as like an outline so that I can keep my thoughts organized. So I do apologize if this is a little, or if this is, you know, scatterbrained and not particularly organized and doesn't flow super well. I promise you, I'm trying to do better with getting things organized so that I can like actually cohesively present what I'm talking about. I promise you that. So I want to know what you guys are thinking about this whole news story. If there's stuff that I don't know about, because like I said, there probably is some things, recent updates that I haven't heard anything about, put them down in the comments below. Definitely want to hear that kind of stuff. And of course, share your thoughts and opinions on what you think about this story and all that stuff. So, you know, we're just sharing news, talking about music, you know, trying to build a community here that is all about having some respectful and friendly discussion about whatever the topic of the video is and what we think about it, whether we agree or disagree. So if that's a community that you want to be a part of, then please do consider clicking on the subscribe button down below. So with all of that being said, that is going to be it for this video. As always, I want to thank you for watching, and I will see you all next time.